It's literally one thing after another at the moment, and I'm just fucking losing my rag with it all. Like CBA, the amount of stuff that keeps going wrong at the moment is actually just stupidly fucking ridiculous. My phone's broken. The printer don't work. Like, what next? Seriously. Fucking joke at the moment, so everyone is just really challenging because everything, like, I've never experienced the magnitude of things going wrong in a period of time. It is actually fucking ridiculous. Like, 2 seconds. What? Fuck my life at the moment, man. Honestly, sorry guys, 2 seconds. What? Fuck my life at the moment, man. Honestly, sorry guys, 2 seconds. My printer ain't working now. Oh, fucking hell. Honestly, don't start business. Too fucking stressful. Looks like we're just engraving and freeze sketching again. I'm sorry, it's really getting to me a lot. It's a lot. I'm sorry, it's really getting to me a lot. There's a lot going wrong at the moment. Like, an incredible amount. Life is really any fucking way it can. And I'm not being dramatic, believe me. I'm someone who pushes through a lot of shit, having PTSD and stuff like that. I have never experienced so much shit in one fucking small time period. It's insane. It wants to fuck me so hard. Life does. It's almost like breaking the mold. I don't know how to describe it. I've never experienced so many things go wrong. Like when I was an addict and didn't try and push for a good life or like work hard, nothing went wrong. It's like you push for what you want in life and it really starts to fucking test every single thing about you. Like I said, so the board's gone wrong, the printing went wrong, and now my printer don't fucking work, and the printer costs so much money, and I'm like, can't bother with this. So I'm gonna see if it just adjusts and does its thing. But a direct-to-film printer costs a lot of money. I don't even want to get into that. And if that's now broken, life is really fucking trying to test me. It's not gonna win. It's still not gonna win. I mean, a direct-to-film printer literally costs a few grand, so I'm not gonna be getting another one of those. But it's all good. Just push on, man. Come on and then wind me up, you know? Like it is. It is a phenomenon in life where you push yourself and you put for what you want in, or whatever, and life seems to push back a little. Fucking nuts. As I said before, before something goes well, you can experience a lot of turmoil. I'm like, yeah, kind of makes sense. A lot of loss, a lot of shit, like trying to test your faith almost of it, like how dedicated are you? And I am. Saying direct to film print is not working right now, and everyone knows how expensive one of those are, so that this the last thing I need is kind of shit. Yeah, bro, welcome back, and hello, welcome. So this is the board that I done. Not finished, well, sort of, but it's engraved a bit more. I've got the tree trunks in there, and it's been stained. The next board I wanted to do was this one, which is going to be half a heat transfer graphic. Well, it's trying to be, but I can't print it off right now, and then half engraved. Now I don't know how to do the cigarette one, which is like half cigarette, half skateboard. So I thought that looked quite cool and have that in the middle. Or I've got one that's like a wolf, but that might be harder to engrave because it's a lot more smaller, finer detail. So I don't know. Probably best that the printer isn't working right now because at the same time it gives me time to like think about what I want to do rather than like I'll just print this up and go for anything. Because if you saw earlier how hard it was to get the graphic off of, that is no fun task. Right, what am I doing? I'm having a scrapies or something. I'm fucking. Granted, it grounds me, bro. To be honest with you, things been going so wrong at the moment. It's annoying because everyone else seems like, you know, maybe, oh, he's got it good. I do compared to how I have and at one point in my life until I put granted, but shit, is this not stressful? I don't know why the print's not working. It's the first time the direct film print's not worked. It's like not connecting to my iPad, so I can't actually print off the graphic. I love this vest. So, well, I make skate. If you're new, I make skateboards and fingerboards. I'm a graphic designer and CEO. I make wheels as well. Pretty much make anything to do with skateboarding, merch. I actually fucking love that hoodie. And then all the specs on it. They're glow in the dark as well. They're like blue. They're not urethane. They're like a unique formula, but they screech. So that's unique as shit. Like normally, no one's made a new formula that's not urethane that doesn't screech. I appreciate that. But yeah, the wheels are probably like my favourite thing so far that I've made. So these are 85A, but sorry, yeah, 85A. But they're good for cruising. So nice and shock absorbent, like rebounds brilliant. So they're not rock hard like where the other wheels gone. So I normally skate 101A, but I've always wanted a softer durometer. But so cracky roads are easier to ride on because it absorbs, a lot of the impact. But I wanted it to not have to be able to do power slides still. So to be able to do that, you've got to mix a few elements in with the 85A mixture. So this is 85 PT Flex 85A short let hardness. So I mean, you've got those big softies which are like 76A, I believe. I appreciate the subs, guys. I really do. But so yeah, normally the graphics are like 2 seconds. Bring the camera over. Either heat transferred, like these ones, this one, most of them. Well, actually, a lot of them are, bar this one here, and these ones that were drawn on when I started to draw. But it's really difficult to draw on a fingerboard. Have I ever made my board? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's literally what I do, man. Skateboards. Here's 2 of my boards I've made. This is one of them. Flipping the Ghetto Bird. This is another board I done, which is a glow in the dark one. It needs another coating, but it's an X-ray scan of a board that's gone up someone's ass. Once you've seen it, you can't unsee it. So if someone's been credit card, like gone credit card or whatever, sacked themselves, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, make wheels. And you can tell I make them because the backside to them at the moment is a bit off. But it's printing the company who wants me to send it to them. I can't name them yet out of respect, but it will be made apparent soon. Thank you, I appreciate it. The only reason I'm so calm right now is my director film printer stopped working. So I was going to be doing. This is engraved and stained board, so no graphic at all. It's just fully been engraved and then stained. That's been heat transferred on. And with the same I'm going to do with this board, but I want to do half of it as an imprint. This is just one of my refurbished boards. These only two boards I've got are actually going to be available soon. I've got to give it one last coating, but where it's been raining, I can't go outside and spray it, otherwise it would just ruin it. And I'm not going to ruin the process. Do you know what I mean? I would rather it take longer, start about the money, but I'll have a decent product. Make beanies, jumpers, tops. This is probably my favourite design I did on the hoodie, at least. It's like faded in areas, right? Because it didn't press down the best, but actually kind of came out quite nice because of that. And the store is skateaddiction.co.uk. And you can get grip tapes, files, waxes. Thank you. It's gonna bless you. Just keep. I hope so. I mean, you see it up here because people tell me to convert, like what they think I am. Like I have Jewish heritage, but I'm actually a Christian by faith, right? Jesus is my Lord, and it got me through the dark times of my life, addiction, generally, like so much shit. And you can't just pray for yourself either. Like, I prayed to help people around me to be able to be in a position where I'm, a piece of sound mind. Like, no, you can't ask for stuff. You just got to ask for the strength. In my opinion, you can ask for whatever you want, I guess. But it seemed to work. But it's the strength I already knew I had. Do you know what I mean? You got to have that courage in you. Addiction's difficult, man. Shit. But now I don't stop working. But anyway, moving on. But yeah. And granted, you can be a Christian and still like, yeah, I don't drink alcohol, but like, I swear, does that make me a bad Christian? No, because the whole thing, I don't know. I just don't agree with that shit. Because I'm like, how is a language like? If someone says, "Oh, crumbs," or a word that's not a swear word to try and replace it, aren't you technically still swearing? You're changing the word, but that the word still has the same meaning to you. You're swearing. Bye bye. I don't know if I missed the chat. I could have. But yeah, I'll see if the printer works again in a sec. So I really want to get this done today. Itchy shit. Polyurethane is so toxic when you're breathing it in. You really don't want to be breathing in that stuff. It's like carcinogenic. Right, what was I doing? Oh man, I can't remember. Well, I can't do much without printing this graphic on the board, unfortunately. I love it when people like, it's the best compliment when people don't believe you made the boards, or they're like, wait, have you ever made a board like that? I'm like, what? It's incredible, isn't it? I'm like a little kid myself. In the sense how happy I am about it, of course. Oh, is that a grip tape? Hey, no way. This whole time, bro. I bought a whole load of grip tapes, I needed one that's been running the whole time. Oh well. People also think that grip tapes are like, literally grip tape. It's foam, which I just think is so much nicer on the fingers anyway. And it works better than grip tape, in my opinion. I always wondered how well foam grip tape would work on a skateboard. It would probably be shit. Let's be really stand on it. It would tear. Too much weight down on it. So I mean, if I was to do that and pull on this hard, it would probably tear. Like, if I pulled hard enough, I mean. Anyway, I'll see if the printer works. It's kind of giving it a bit of time to just reboot and do its thing. I don't know what's happening with it. Because I don't want to engrave a whole new board again. I want to be able to now engrave part of it and print onto part of it. I do like this though. It doesn't even fit up on the wall really. I was going to try and, well, someone suggested to like, do you know what? Fuck it. My brain's not meant to be working clearly, that's all I can say. Just gonna take it easy, there's no point in rushing shit. You know what I mean? Right. It's angry, bro. The weather's angry, I tell you now. So I can't be filming until I've done like a load of work, because it's like actually warmed my hands up a little bit. Like sanding down and spraying or whatever I've got to do. Right, let's do it. I do feel like I have to put that back into the table over. Super glue would do the trick. Well, it should do the trick. Oh. Tell you what, the weather is not at. No, you're not sticking to my finger. Ah, shit. Done that so many times with super glue where I end up getting that shit stuck to my finger. Are you taking the piss? That came out of the table, right, because of fucking sticky tack or some shit. It pulled a piece of wood out of the table. Like, what on earth? Great quality. Built to last. The Romans would be proud. I mean, they built shit out of that stone that would literally, when it rains, it like seals its cracks. It rebuilds itself. Like, that's genius. And we're like, we're so smart. But no, we're not. Humans are stupid as shit. You build a house like this house that I'm living in now, right, probably won't be here in about 30, 40 years' time. Because we haven't seen the quality of the new houses. They are awful. They really are. What was I doing? Well, I'm gonna wait, as I said, a little longer. Hopefully the printer's gonna like sort itself out with whatever it's fucking doing. I don't know. I was not connected to my phone, so I'm like, great, then I can't print off the graphic at all. I did finish the board actually. There it was. It's lovely to have people coming back to see the progress. Love you guys. So it's not finished, but I don't really know what else I'm going to add to it, to be honest with you. It feels nice and stained. It's better when you look at it in person. It's actually texture for the grass. Because I went up and down and kind of ripped the whole thing. It's just hard to see. Like, you have to squint your eyes and look really hard and have a microscope and a telescope and what the fuck else. Then you'll see it. But today, I want to print off half a graphic and engrave half the other part of the board. So it's like a 50-50. Because I've done a glow in the dark board. I've done an engraved board. I've done a heat transfer board. I just like having a few having all the variants of things I can do is quite cool. So I've got all these different mediums I can work on. Right, what am I doing? Damn it. Well, I'm going to have this medical and then I'm going to come back and see if the print's then working. Hopefully it is. Just my luck at the moment, seriously. Ooh. Bro, are you actually fucking for real? Oh, damn it. Sticking to my finger super really, bro. There you go. I have to fucking do. I can't believe I actually pulled some wood out of the table. Literally, these things, sticky things, right? They're surely not that sticky, like. Oh, I don't even know. So yeah, I'm gonna have this come back. Hopefully the printer decides to fucking sort itself out. Because it's just not connecting. Like, the printer's on. It's ready to print. All the lights have stopped flashing. I would try and get someone to help, but it's a direct-to-film printer, and those are quite complex. And a lot of people don't have a direct-to-film printer, to be honest. So. Too many bloody printers. I've got a 3D printer as well. Yeah, I think that was the one. It's way too fucking quick then. So I'm not going to end the live. I might swipe off in a sec just so I can see if the print is working. If not, I don't know what I'm going to do today. I'm a bit of a loss. Because I don't know why it's not working. It's just saying the signal's not connecting. But if the live's working, that means the Wi-Fi's working, meaning it should be working. Fucking technology, bro. It's honestly going to be the death of me. It's a pain in the ass. So I come back to fingerboarding and skating or drawing every single time because it's just like only thing that can go wrong is kind of human error. But when you've got technology, you have like the Wi-Fi, you have the weather, you have like electricity, you can have a power cut. Like there's so many issues on top of human error. Right, I'm gonna go have this. I'm not gonna end the live, so I'm actually just gonna leave it running. So I appreciate everyone being patient. I mean, the patient I've got to find at the moment to not flipping smash the printer up. It's ungodly because, as I say, my phone broke. I tell you what, though, I know I'm maturing for sure. To put my last night when my phone broke, I just, instead of raging like I would, and people, I don't care if people say it's immature. I have BPD. I really can't help it. I just went quiet and just, I was like dead in space. Like I said, I'm done. It's like the 4th time in the space of like 3 months. Battery, screen. And I'm like, it's fucking tested me, it really is. I just went quiet, dead quiet. The printer's gone. It's not gone, but it doesn't seem to work right now. No anger. It's almost like you lose the ability to get angry after a while. Angry, you just fade. You're like, I'm done. You're still angry, but you're just quietly angry. It's arguably probably the more dangerous side of rage, isn't it? It's when you found peace with your rage. Made peace with it. And you're like, fuck it, I don't care anymore. Ooh, clean. Oh, come on, no way. Tomorrow's gonna be the day where I'm suddenly, like yesterday, I was absolutely naff all day. I mean, to the point I didn't even get any clips in the end. I think the clips I uploaded were from the live, so I kind of cheated out on that one. So that's why when I put a little clip, which is a little clip from my live. Normally I I record just new footage for the videos. I want to keep my videos like, obviously I want new locations, new spots, new tricks, but I really want to be able to just fucking do them like the videos, no talking, just back to back tricks, because they're the videos I like. I just watch them and you can, like, they've got the slow-mo on the trick. They might do like a recap of the trick in slow-mo or sped up, but the main thing is it's not just bullshit talking through it. That's what my lives are for, right? When I say bullshit, English, not necessarily speaking bullshit, just waffling on. Love talking, if you can tell. It's funny because then if you meet me in person, I'm like super fucking quiet. I'm like, why are you trying to talk to me? And he's like, but you're a really talkative person. I'm like, I'm not. I've just got to be. It's not a front. It's like more of like, a customer friendly, and then probably do a social battery as well. If someone talks to me, I just look at you like, and it's kind of like a not now sort of face. Let me fucking rest. Right, so I'm gonna grab this. Hopefully the printer sorts itself out. Stops having a bloody hissy fit. It connects itself up. Otherwise I'm gonna love it out the window. I'm not. Too damn expensive, bro. That's what's stressful about it as well. It's almost like, okay, my phone broke and it tested me. I didn't get mad. So it's like, okay, fuck your printer then as well. And I'm like, well, I'm still not getting mad. But I'm like, what's going to happen next, bro? Like, what? It comes in freeze. Well, I thought it did anyway, but now it's just been fucking right hook, left hook, right hook, left hook. Fucking hell, get beaten up by life, metaphorically. Never, bro. I have skateboarded like the majority of my life, and I've never broken my phone as much as this. I will be doing custom requests, but it will be more when, like, see, it's a difficult one. That will definitely be happening soon. And it's nothing to do with sales. Obviously, I've got the 2 seconds. This is using the wrong Dremel tool, so this is using a disc cutting tool, and I've managed to get circles, and the disc tool's cutting, so I've been like doing the tightest angles rather than actually having like a proper Dremel I can do it with. So for this being engraved and stained, and having like the texture of a tree and stuff like that was freehand, no stencil, just drawn on. But the other boards I've done, like this. So guys, welcome back. That happened there. It's English weather. Probably is a combination of the English weather and the fact that my iPad died. But the fact that it keeps cutting out sometimes, I do think it is probably partly the weather. So, but yeah. Oh fuck knows, it's honestly a pain in the ass. But yeah, people have been asking me to do custom designs, and I will do for sure. But I need to just get a little bit further ahead with production anyway. Be able to have a bit more money to invest into the board. So obviously, the more sales there are, the more I can actually work into it. But that's why I've obviously gone into skateboards. That was the main goal anyway. I didn't expect much from the fingerboards. I actually done better than I actually thought they would, to be honest with you. They were more of a niche hobby for me. They're quite a niche in the UK, so. And I only found out about it like 3 years ago when I started the business. A little bit before I started the business. But I wasn't aware that you could actually do tricks on a fingerboard. As soon as I found out, I was like, damn, I didn't care how. For a long time, I felt like judged, but now I'm not. I actually don't care. People watch it and I go, "You playing with a toy?" About when I also make them. I feel like Tom Hanks from Big. You know, where he grows old and he goes and plays in the, like that's famous scene where he's playing chopsticks on the piano. But he becomes like, I swear he tests toys and shit. Like that's like the coolest job ever. Fair enough, I wouldn't want to just test toys because I'd probably get quite bored of just like playing with them. But I mean, not as a toy even, but just drawing, being able to do what you want in life. There's no better prize. For real, it doesn't. It's not even about money. Like, unfortunately, I know money's important. I fully understand that. But if you can go and do both, that's why. Even if you're working, try and have a hobby on the side, and find a hobby that's not going to even cost so much. Do you know what I mean? Like fingerboarding, the board itself and the wheels and the trucks quite expensive when you first buy all this shit. But then after that, you've got it. It's not like you need to continuously pay for a subscription or you need to. Do you know what I mean? Like you have it. That's what's brilliant about it. It's like if you go out and play pool, you have to pay, but you pay for a pound every game. Like it's money consumed every time. But if you have something at home or something you can do, I mean, just utilize the fact that you don't have to like pay for something all the time. That's the best hobby to find. 100%. There we go. Interesting. Sorry, guys, 1 second. What the fuck? Oh, it's typical me shitting. You know that Pampers Poonami? Because it's meant to be like a tsunami, but with poo. That does not sound right, because that sounds like another word. I don't think I can say it. It begins with Poona. It pretty much sounds exactly the same. When I first heard it, I was like, what did it just say? It was like, oh, Poonami, like tsunami. I was like, oh. I was like, that's not what it sounds like. But it sounds freakishly like too close to that word. Which, do you know what I'm on about? People don't know what I'm on about. I feel like I can't say it, even though it sounds. It's oh fucking hell. Yeah. How can you name a kids thing after that? That's messed up. That's really. It's not named after. I get what they're trying to do, but it really sounds too close. You cannot be playing with play on words like that. It's like you can't remove innuendos from kids' movies like 10 years ago, and now they're just all and then have that and like keep a straight face. I can't. Okay, now. music mode, and it's annoying because I can't listen to music either because I'm using my iPad and I can't play music through headphones and it annoys me that I can't do that. Do it live and then have like my headphones on. Right, we're going for this. Hopefully, when I come back, the printer has just able to sort itself out. It's because it's been off for a while. I'm hoping that's why. It just needs to kind of like reboot all systems. Sorry, everyone, I do appreciate it. Sorry, I'm just trying to get the right song on the right feels. Is it charging? Good. Oh, that was fucking clean. Bit rusty. What the fuck? Oh well. I can sometimes get a fakey manual, fakey heel, which is wild. It's only occasionally though. It depends which one you want, but I would like bro, because I'm when I say bro, sorry, if you're a guy or a girl, brosif, just my lingo. I don't mean it like that. Because I get it sounds like I'm never like including both genders, but I'm trying to just be like everyone to me is we're all just. Do you know what I mean? We're all just people, right? I can just say what's up, people, but still. So if you're on about fingerboard wheels or skateboards, like skateboard wheels, I would honestly say OJs or no Spitfires. It depends if what ground you're riding on. Like if you're doing sharp wheels, are actually really good for riding on like rough ground. But if you want to do flat ground tricks, then it depends. If you want to go up to these ones are 85A, but they've got great for power slides. You know what I mean? So if I grab the other one, which is fuck, did I put it? What on earth? It's hiding from me. So it slides so much more, but they're the same formula. One's just got some other stuff in it which makes it more power slidable. That's not fucking English, but we're gonna take it. Like reverts are easier, power slides are easier. Obviously, they're not available yet. They will be, but I'm gonna try and make my wheels like some of the most cheapest affordable wheels, but like long lasting. Because that's what the whole point of my company is, trying to make things affordable. So price and wheels ain't gonna change. But if you wanted, depends, as I said, rough ground, you want a harder, a softer drummer. If you like cruising, like longboards, even if you just still want to skateboard but cruising, and then you want like 101A, that won't be smooth, but that will get you doing all the tricks, flat ground tricks. That will power slides, reverts. I skate 101A in the rain, and I don't slip over because you learn how to like push. Like, of course, there's times I come off. It's funny as shit, but sorry, what's that kind of message? Okay, bless. Wait. 100%, I agree with that. Of course, no worries. I mean, the companies I go for, you generally get. Oh, I'm trying to think of some companies now because I'm not really too big into like. Well, I am. I know my company is. I would just say Bones. Generally, you want to find something that it'll be hard to say because mine's at 85A, but they're not like other 85A wheels. So there might be some companies that have a similar thing, where it's made with 85A drummer, which is really rubbery, but they have like barely any grip. But then if you want grippy ones, then it'd be the same A. But that's what I like about it. It's just less of the other formula in it, which makes them power slide like amazing. And obviously the 3 elements I say I add, chemicals, they're all natural. I find that funny because I feel like all things are natural. Even like plastic, technically, it comes from oil. Like, what do you mean it's not natural? I mean, you could say it's man-made from natural stuff, but to go, it doesn't. It's man-made. I'm like, from what? Stuff from Earth. Like, it's done. Anyway, let me go on with that. About that. Right, I'm gonna grab this. Actually, have it. Chill out. I've not had one yet, and hopefully when I come back the printer works. If not, I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do for printing this graphic on. Ugh. Stress. Right, I appreciate you guys. 2 seconds. Oh, it's a new flipping cat hat movie. Ugh. You just can't beat the original one. You just can't. And I'm on about the live action one. It's very weird movie, but that was a perfect example of innuendos in a kids' movie. I agree with that candle thing. It's very true. I mean, it's like, unfortunately, it's like, well, I see as well as when you're doing good, it's like God will test you. Be like, look, it's like you're like a soldier, right? You're walking through, you're not drinking alcohol, you refuse this, you refuse that, you don't cane, you don't give up. The devil's like, what the fuck? And God's like, yeah, see? That is the power of the light. Light extinguishes the darkness, not the other way around. Light always wins, every single time. I mean, water and fire, I know water's going to win, but not always, because there's actually some fires. My point is, fire and light is the most powerful force on the planet. Hands down. It just depends how powerful that fire is. I mean, look at the sun. That's a fucking fireball, no? Solar flares. So hot that we get burnt however many fucking miles away it is. It's like light years, isn't it, surely? Is it? No, I don't actually know. I'm going to sound like an idiot right now and shut up. It's a fair distance. That's fair to say. Right. I'll be back. But I'm not going to end the live, so I'm just going to pause it. So if people want to say in the chat, I've just popped out quickly for a cigarette or something. It's all good. Yeah, I don't even know now. So I'm just looking for a lighter and a dressing gown. Right, got it. Right, peace. And right to that. Oh, maybe not. That's all good, man. Have a good one. Form of honour. Go on. Gotta go up on myself. That's what I mean. Love it, bro. Facts. One person can make a difference. My perfect example I love to make is Hitler. He didn't make a good difference, but he made a difference nonetheless. I mean, he helped Germany out originally. That's the truth of it. He did help them out financially. We won't understand the history of it, but utilising that power and then corruption to manipulate people. But yeah, you just got to do the right thing. It's not hard, do you know what I mean, to be a nice person. It's really not difficult. It's actually more stressful and more energy consuming to put out negative shit into the world than it is positive stuff. Like, this is actually scientifically proven. So to be, negative all the time, they are very fascinating. I mean, I can tell everyone knows I'm a very politically driven person, but I don't let it control my life. I just very much find it very fascinating because I don't know, it really does dictate how one year, someone's in power and they just legalise a plant. The next year, they take it out and you can go to jail for like 14 years for that one. It's honestly like unfathomable the control that one party can just change everything. Laws. It's almost like you never feel stable because, next year they take your medication away. They don't, one party doesn't agree with one, like, Labour, Conservative, whatever, don't agree with it, the Greens, this or whatever it could be. Obviously, Liberals and Democrats in America. I mean, shit, bro. It's all the same in it. Blue, red, same team, same people. It's like the front man is like, you're picking, but you're not really picking. They're picking. Well, I'll be back in a mo. Literally just gonna grab this, and then hopefully when I come back, the printer works, and stop having a fucking hissy fit because I have no idea what's wrong with it. Wait. See, obviously, I've heard that's good, but truthfully, I've heard bad things too. But this is what I mean. I don't want to be dragged into some propaganda shit. I mean, I just want a peaceful world, right? No oppression, no support, nothing like that. And obviously, you hear things, and it's a bit more like, okay, I try not to be like politically shifted because I feel like we get a lot of propaganda. Ask me how I've been. I sent this song. Right, I'm gonna be back. I actually am like leaving now. I'll be back in a moment. Peace and love. I can feel them ringing on me every day. Alright. Alright. Awesome. Actually leaving now. Peace and love. I'll be back in a second, guys. Make sure I don't miss the chat quickly. Be right back, brother. That's cool. Good man. Me too. Peace. Be back in a second. Granted, it's a straight piece, but it still does the trick, right? Right. Peace. Love. medicated. Shit, I'm being patient. Right, let's see if the printer works now. I will have to come off just for 2 seconds. Just going to swipe up. Hopefully it sorts the shit out. I mean, I don't have to fix one of these printers. It is ridiculously expensive here, and not even just housing costs, actual houses being built, it's like fuck all. It's so bad. But the thing is, I understand it. People like a lot of like. There's so much countryside in the UK, and I know it doesn't want people like untouched. I understand that, but there's some areas I feel it could be built on a little bit more because there is a lot. I mean, there is a surprising amount. Like driving through Dorset, literally, you go 12 miles between the town, and for that 12 miles, that's like 12 miles from point to point. But then you look out as well, and it's just fields and. I know people own land, but a lot of time it hardly looks like it's even being used for anything. So I'm like, people are just greedy and want the land. But I'm like, it could be used to actually help build houses. It wouldn't be such a housing cost. Yeah, it does. I mean, you literally corruption flows from the top right down. Rich stay rich and poor get poorer. Typically. What time is it? Right, I'm going to quickly do this, see if I can sort it out. Fucking hell, it's 11 o'clock nearly already. Sorry, HCBA, my printer's just not working. It's stressing me the fuck out. So what I mean, another thing going, I actually can't fucking believe my luck at the moment. And it's not the good kind, it's the shit kind. Like, it's one thing after a fucking another at the moment. I've never had such bad luck in a short sprint of time. I really, really haven't. It is fucking awful. It's kind of hard to process when that much shit's going wrong all the time. I'm not gonna lie, it really is. Just work for it. Good. Right, I'm just gonna fucking freehand sketch something, I guess, then. I just have no idea what I'm gonna freehand sketch to then engrave. Like lightning. Maybe I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm a bit like lost on what to do otherwise. If that's the top side of the ball, I'll just turn it the wrong way around. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, but I think I'm gonna do lightning, but that's a nice idea. Oh, fucking hell. I guess it don't matter, but I want to do clouds at the top and then lightning at the bottom while coming through. Maybe a mountain range as well, actually, that'd be quite. Actually, yeah, fuck it. We're just gonna engrave the whole thing. Fuck it. The printer's not working, I'm not gonna let it get in my way from doing some art, so we're gonna engrave the whole thing. So I need to actually freehand sketch it. I'm gonna do a mountain, some lightning, some clouds, I just need a rubber. Fantastic. I've lost that and all. Oh, I'm loving life at the moment. It loves me too. It really does. It's like giving me like a right hand and a left hand at the time. Like, it's not just me, obviously, it's life, innit? It just throws you these fucking curveballs. And I think you notice them more when you're trying harder. But when you're just kind of giving up, I guess, I don't know. Like, fuck it. I've lost that and all. Wonderful day. Actually beautiful day. Right, let's see if I can actually be on camera a little bit more. Let me go get a sandwich bowl. I have no idea why the fucking thing's not working, so... Oh my lord. Yeah, alright, fuck off. That's a fucking joke. So literally the fucking printer stopped working as well now. I don't know what's happened to it. So instead of not doing some art, I'm going to freehand this whole thing. I'm going to freehand the whole board. But at the moment I'm not doing that, I'm afraid. Too many other things to focus and work on. But yes, I can, Ollie. Kick flip, impossible. Varial heel, hard flip. So it's a moment, just losing everything. Printer stopped working, my phone broke last night. I literally got experienced such a bad spat of luck and they're telling me to keep going. That's what that is doing. You know what I mean? I can't describe it. It's almost like telling me not to keep going in a way, but like, if I want it, keep pushing. No, not really, bro. It's one of them days, isn't it? It's been a fucking nightmare. I normally heat transfer graphics. So these are some skateboards I've made. And little fingerboards I've made up there. It's a glow in the dark board. This is an engraved board I did, freehand, but I want to try and do one a little bit better than this. It's engraved and stained. So with this one, what I'm doing is I'm going to do clouds, lightning coming down, maybe a hand, I don't know. I have an idea, but we're going to work on it, but not rush it. Not fucking not working just because my printer's broke. I refuse. It's testing me, as I say. I broke my phone 4 times in the last 3 months. And it's not because I've been clumsy. Well, technically I have been clumsy, but I've never been so clumsy in my life. So I don't. It's actually a phenomenon when things start to, just before things go right, things go wrong. It makes sense. It's almost like you're breaking the coding. That's like, you know, so that's not going to be happening. So I'm going to do lightning and a mountain range. That's the plan. Wanted everything. That's my. I'll do a bigger mountain than that, maybe. I don't know, it feels a tad small. We'll get there. Slowly but surely. Yay, more sawdust. I love it. It's actually tad annoying, as I said. Losing the printer not working is the biggest pain in the ass. Well, actually, I'm not sure. That and my phone. It's destroyed me, man. It's just too much shit going on. Right, yeah. Well, I guess it's pushing me to be more creative this way, but I don't know why the fuck the printer's not working, so it's another thing. Phone broke, printer's not working. Direct to film printer as well, so it's had expensive. So I'm just doing lightning and some clouds, a mountain range, probably like a river running past it, and then engrave it again. I refuse to not work, man. I lose my sanity. I need to poke my fucking eye out. Drawing on a board's actually quite difficult. And this is what I mean by freehand engraving as well. I'm not just gonna go random on it. shit, it's like never, but it'd be better when I go in and stain it, as I say. Fucking printer not working. I would draw one of the graphics I've already done, but I'm like, yeah. Fucking drawing. I don't like it. That's my eraser. Morrison's so pissed off about the printer, to be honest with you. Can't get my head off for it. mountain range, and that's the basic startup sketch, because I cannot decide what I'm going to do with it. So I have a river, obviously I'm going to stain it as well. I love mountains, bro. And just, one, they're easy to draw, can't really go wrong with them. And I just like scenery. So if I've missed any of the chat. See, I could do that. The graphic I've actually I could show people. If it's on here, maybe. You see that this one, the hand of God. It's the only way I could do it, because that's actually on my iPad. Because obviously I've drawn it and I'm using my iPad. That's why the light's flickery. Does that help? Not really. Just trying to figure out what kind of texture I'm going to do with the Dremel tool to try and make it look. Make it choppy. Well, I'm going to come back to some of it, so I'll like mess it up now. I can stain the sun. The clouds I'm probably going to leave like, I might spray paint those actually. Yeah, head bum's having a good day. It's a bit of a loss, and it's the weather, innit? You know, when it's probably nappy, you just feel like pretty off of it. Sometimes it can be relaxing. Better than being sunny though, actually. Sometimes you just feel trapped inside when you're working. Literally. Should I go? I guess I could start sanding it down. I just don't know if that's the finalised design I'm going to go for. Do you know what? Fuck it. Yeah. As I said, like, it's trying to knock me off my grind, so to speak, because I can't continue with my work because of the printer. So the next board I do will be the hand with the lightnings. I'm thinking I would rather print that off and have part of it engraved, as I said, and part of it transferred. So. That's great.
Hands are a bit shaky today.
There's sawdust much everywhere. It's really not the right tool for this shit. I can breathe now. Fuck. Right. Back to that in a second. There's quite literally no point in hoovering any more up, you know what I mean? That's pretty cool. You won't be able to see it into live. Oh, slightly. But once it's got stained and then textured again and then stained, it kind of adds like 3D effect. I'll go in and add some thicker. You know, I'm actually going to wear some glasses. I'm sorry, that's fine. I just need a little bit of time. I'm not gonna lie, it's very, very dusty. It's so dusty. Might have some trees in there too, you know. I could be missing something. Best friend on the phone. She puts her hair in dirty clothes.
fuck it and go for it kind of art, right? It works wonders. It actually does work. As I said, we're printing at work, so it's really testing me. But look at that for water. It's actually quite good, surprisingly. Obviously, when it's been stained as well, it's going to look sick. And all I'm doing is whacking it, probably in a way a Dremel tool should not be used, but being resourceful as shit. It's a strong suit. I'm stupid, but resourceful. Because that'd be an easy way I didn't think of, like, 100%. I'm just like, aha, and then I'll figure out another way, which is probably not, as I said, probably damaging, probably bending it slightly, but it's working wonders. If it's too noisy for you, I would leave. Ugh, dust everywhere. And my hair acts like a fucking microfiber cloth for picking up these. What the fuck are you doing, I don't know. It's working really well for the texture of the water. Otherwise, I'm fucking engraving. It'll take ages, bro. Like that. Ay, ay, ay. We're the same no. Right. That's how. I look sick. And I'm not gonna lie, the tool I'm using to do it is actually just a fucking nightmare. So always that. I don't even have the right Dremel tool for it. Oh, that's so cool. I'm so happy because I've done stone masonry when I was like 11. I was very young. I was just been always into the more artistic shit compared to like maths. Why? I know it sounds dumb because we know why it's important. Granted, but at the same time, you know something. The answer's always the same. You can't change maths. Maths is definite. Well, there's no answers for. You can kind of just make it your own thing. Oh, I'm not bored now. Damn it. Why? Right, where is the... Yeah. Just going to charge your Hoover up quick. I actually like this one more than the other one, but I'm kind of like not wanting to stain it. I kind of like how it's just engraved. So now clouds in that as well. Just with that. Right. Let's clean this shit up. It's crazy. You can see on the camera what I can't kind of see. Which kind of helps, to be honest. Yeah, it kind of broke. Angry fit of rage. Fuck that. Ah, tissue. And a Rizzler. Rizzlers get fucking around, I don't even know how. Right. Let's pick this up. Oh my days. So. Okay, I officially got sawdust fucking everywhere. I need to grab myself a microphone. You can turn the house into a completely flammable zone because of like 2-3 years of sawdust. That's why you obviously got to clean it up.
But it goes everywhere. So I try and not move too much and let it settle and then clean it. I mean, ideally I would do it outside, but it's pissing it down. The work must go on. Show must go on. Whereas my printer, it wasn't the plan. My plan was to do a graphic, half engraved, but the printer didn't work, and I'm actually happy with that design anyway. So my point is, sometimes things happen for a reason. I wouldn't have done that design if I would have. You know what I mean? If I would have pushed to try and get it to work or just not gone on with making the graphic, I would have probably just done something else and they'll come up with that. So that's sick, really. And that's not the best. The water and everything. Oh. Like, I'm really starting to fall in love with engraving. That might have to be a series of boards that I do, for sure. Because I mean, even if they're not skateboard ones, they're more display boards. So I'd even love to do the same graphics that I've already done, but engraved, like an engraved version. I think that's sick. Obviously, if I can do it with that tool, I'm pretty sure I can. If I had the correct tool, I could engrave quite well. So I mean, fucking hell. That's a wipe and everything down. I don't have people listen to songs on repeat. I can go back to the same song after 4 songs later, I was saying. Whereas I've played the same song like 100 times, I lose my fucking mind. I guess it's to stop there being any more sawdust for the road. I'm going to leave that be and figure out if I actually want to stain it or if I actually just want to fully like engrave it. Because if I engrave it enough, then it won't need to be stained, or I can like minimalistically stain the bits I've engraved. So I like the wood. I do like the wood look of the board. It keeps it looking, especially if you can fill out the graphic with engravings, then it would just look awesome. Do you know what I mean? Or maybe one colour. But that's why I wanted to get the water to look like actual water, like it does. I mean, I guess it does look like water to a degree. It's all choppy and shit. That's funny, because people always say to me, like, you're quite good at just using something for the way it's not meant to be used. And I can't help but agree with that. How I first printed graphics onto the fingerboards, the first time I done it, is a unique, right? Unless someone's not like discovered it and not shared it, which is a possibility. It's quite niche anyway. I think it's a first, especially the anti-wear graphics. So it's not like me bragging, it's a unique selling point in my business. That's why I've been noticed by higher up companies, which to me is like, it's exciting that it's not. You know, it's funny how money and that sort of thing is considered merit, not actually the amount of work you manage to do. Obviously, no one can see. Obviously, everyone knows how hard the 9 to 5 is. I've worked 9 to 5 a long, like, majority of my life. Like, majority. I had your job when I was like, what, 14? So I go into this thing, it's like OCD, but I start cleaning everything. Sorry if I missed anybody in the chat. What's going on? Cool right now, bro, to be honest with you. I was sanding my board down. Well, engraving a board. So this is it. It's freehand in the sense of I drew it on with a pencil and then engraved it. Not heat transferred graphic or anything. Well, it is on the feet, but I actually kind of really like it. It's maybe like a little river. I don't even know. The man's been a bit fucked up there, but it's trial and error. And the tool I used for it was diamond head cut a fucking Dremel tool, so just to pretty much put the line work into it. But I really like the look at that's come out. I got literally gonna be doing clouds up here too, start to kind of draw the clouds a little bit. Sun, sort of see the clouds, but it's just a loose outline. I kind of want to be able to engrave this so much. I don't want it doesn't need staining. It just looks good engraved, and like even in the shade, you can still see it. It's like, ooh, sorry. So I mean, sometimes things happen for a reason. Obviously, the 3D print, not my 3D printer. Sorry, my direct to film printer weren't working, so I couldn't do a heat transfer graphic. So I ended up doing that instead. And if I didn't, as I said, if I didn't actually just push on with the work, I wouldn't have actually done that. So sometimes I do think things happen for a reason. At first it seemed like annoying. I bet you later on I'll turn on that printer and it'll work. But I've been trying it for like an hour, 2 hours, man. I'm getting about 2 hours now trying to get it to work, like turning on in the background. I wasn't turning on properly, like connecting. And then it started to connect, but then it lost connection and then it just hasn't connected since. So but yeah. Obviously these ones aren't for sale. But they're just pretty much something to practice on, I guess. And obviously, once I have a better Dremel tool, the lines will be neater because this was with a circle flipping saw blade to get that. So curves are not easy. You can see some of them are a bit rough, but I might add some trees here. I'm really not sure. I need something else. There are some more mountains in the background that I was going to add, but then maybe do some like the. Thank you, I appreciate that. So as I say, things happen for a reason. Sorry, melatonin. Fucking banging song. Anyway, yeah. So to get the choppy effect, I don't think anyone saw it with a Dremel tool. I don't know if I want to stain it because I think it looks quite nice, to be honest with you. There are more mountains and there's a sun. You can see the mountains there-ish. But I kind of want to have. I don't know if I should do more or just have those three. It feels a bit lonely there. Just want to like spread out a bit more. The moon, the sun. I'm gonna have it like so some of the lines kind of trail through the clouds. Obviously, clouds break it, so they know when you've got like streaks of light. I'm not gonna make them look childish, like actually almost just beams coming off of it. I wanted to do it so it's somehow reflecting in here, but I'd have to do staining for that. I'd have to do like blue and then a yellowish tinge through it. So I don't know. It's a work in progress, I guess. But if the printer didn't work, like if the printer worked, then I wouldn't have done this, and it didn't work. So luckily, well, not even luckily, fucking phone printer. Something does not want me to succeed. I tell you that now, and it's fucking it's barely trying my patience now. I'm just getting on with it. You can keep doing whatever the fuck it wants to do. Enough fun knocking off the run, bro. Like, for real. A lot of rough things into work lately, and machinery, and fucking it's been a bitch. Right. I think the dust is settled, so to speak. Yeah. Grim. Right. Sorry, I just need a bit of music sometimes. As I got anything at the moment, I'm just fucking losing my mind a bit. It needs something else. I just don't want to rush it. Trees. Maybe some lightning. I think that'd be quite cool. I definitely do need more colours, I think. Yeah. It's just a nightmare, isn't it? Trying to get hold of everything. It's money, 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 money. I'm tempted to just take the fucking ink out of my printer. That's only that. Obviously. Back it out.
I wonder why I can't breathe and speak half the time. It's all of this shit I'm breathing in, right? Like 90% of the time.
There's some air in this bitch. Ooh. What you say? Crazy. We're coming in dust-free room for now.
Actually, it's dust-free. More dust-free than the other room, that is for sure.
I'm so tempted to set up another board today. John's pissing me off. I think it's like waterlogged somehow. Because it feels, you know, if anyone's skated or even fingerboarded, you'll know what a waterlogged board feels like. It sort of feels a bit like a muted pop, so to speak. Is the only way to really describe it. I need to figure out a place I'm going to put these boards. Like, I really want them visible on the wall. So I've got all of these fuckers, but to be honest with you, I don't know if another skateboard would be better, to be honest. Probably. I might put fingerboards there and then skateboards up here, because I'm not gonna, I think skateboards are just more of a, that's cool. You know, I don't know. I love fingerboards, but I love obviously skateboarding more, so I don't understand it. I think I saw fingerboards and I was a skater, but if I saw skateboards and also fingerboards afterwards, I'd probably be more interested. Sounds bad, but it's just truth.
In my beard. I actually done that the other day. I just completely forgot it was in there. And that's not done, but it just fits so cozy. It's funny because my brothers were like, "You won't grow a beard because Dad can grow a beard," and stuff like this. And I was like, "Watch." But it's funny because both my parents have brown eyes. And then I pop out with fucking green. Is that even possible? I'm pretty sure, actually, no, I think it is. I think brown can make all colours. I believe. Wait. I think, yeah, brown. I'm at a loss for that. I have no fucking clue. But I'm the only one with green. Whereas I have, like, blue and brown. Where we're just all fucking so different. But it's weird how brown makes everything. But I guess brown is a mixture of everything in it. It's like hazel. Oh shit, I missed something in this. Sorry. It would be cool to be fair. So it's yeah. I agree. I mean, about the art thing especially. I mean, I'm fucking so much going wrong. It does look like pyramids too, aren't it? That's why I was trying to slant them out more. I could actually widen them up by making those lines kind of like the sides of the mountains of it. I've got to figure out how to do that, but it would be possible. I only think I'm going to prefer it to this graphic. I'm not sure because I love the tree on that. The tree on that is the most. That's why I put most detail into it. Obviously, you can tell because everything else got sloppy. Oh, I love it when it comes to that. That's why I like making the fingerboards and skateboards, because once it's, the finished product is the thing you're looking for, not like a half-hearted. But when it's a refurbished board, I'm struggling a little bit more, and I also have like less of a vision with it. I'll be honest with you, coming up with a fucking plan for something that's popular that will sell is a very challenging thing. I mean, holy shit, it really is. I'm so fucking dusty right now. So I'm trying to find this dust cloth. And then I'm going to treat myself to a little bottle of water. Not on the live though, I'm afraid, because I don't condone that behaviour. I'm boring like that. See, I can't sit there and tell people not to drink anything myself. It's not the greatest thing, is it?
But no, I mean, literally, I know it sounds really stupid, and this is not like an Alcoholics move, because it's just a case of like sometimes, you know, when you have that first thing or whatever it is, a beer, but yeah, you get this like weird little energy boost and this happy little kick in the pants, and I need that sometimes because my dopamine centers are like down in the ground, right? Especially with everything like my phone breaking and. I mean, I'm pretty sure my dopamine receptors don't even know what they are. They probably think they're like a ball cycle thing because they ain't producing no dopamine. They're sat there like, what are we maybe doing again? Oh, I can't even remember. I'm so babies. They've forgotten how to produce dopamine because they're stoned. They're like, bro, wait, aren't we? Nah, I swear we're meant to be doing something. Nah, okay. And they just be taking a kit. You know, like the standard feeling you get when you achieve something, you're like, the fuck is it? Where's Joy? Where's he gone? Oh, fucking iPad, honestly. Can it survive longer than 10 minutes without having a fucking... The answer to that is no. Stay. I remember the fucking dust has gone everywhere. It's honestly feel like when you dust shit, can you be bothered to move things to dust it? Like, no. I dust around it. It's nothing more annoying than taking something up to move it back, to move it around. It's like, what are you doing? And the issue is I live right next to a flipping building site, so kind of unavoidable really. And from next month, by the way, I'm going to start tattooing. I'm so excited. Literally. I wanted to tattoo when I was younger, but I was always too worried, not about doing it to myself like other people. I'm like that, you choose to get it done, then that's your choice. I'm sure I'll be fine with it. Because I feel like, people keep saying this, but using a Dremel tool like that, the way it's all jumping all over shot to kind of get okay without really a stencil much, or it's a freehand stencil, not just printed off online. Tattooing is kind of just stenciling. Like, I'm not shitting on tattoo artists, I know it's difficult. Like, it's a different medium, you know what I mean? But like, it's no different, in my opinion, making a new art form or like stonemasonry. You know, it's just a learning curve. But if you're already good at art, then there should be less of a struggle. That's what I'm trying to kind of get at, I guess. I'm not trying to say and discredit any artists. Because I know there's people who are amazing at art, but then they go to tattoo and they just can't do it for their life. That's fair enough. Like, all I know is seeing people spreading the scene. And it can't be too difficult. I say it can't be too difficult. It probably is, granted. I just have this weird sneaky feeling that I would just be able to do it. Not straight away, but after like a few weeks, maybe. I'll do them on the live as well if it lets me. It doesn't go, this is like, you know, I could probably set it as an 18 plus, I don't know. But I don't do that because then I won't have to put the bloody IDs in. I'm not even doing that. Oh, I don't trust that not to pull out wood again. It pulled up some fucking wood from the table. One of these sticky things. Like, well, how? And then tape. This is literally a little life hack right here. If I can find any, that is. Oh. Dick. Takes all that sawdust, crap and dirt that stops it, the grip tape being as grippy. It's fucking great. 1 second, I would. 1 second, sorry. Yeah, that's just some proper dusty, dirty grip tape. Wait. What happy is complicated. Oh yeah, happy is a few different states in it combined. Because obviously you have to have like serotonin and dopamine, but they're not always just that's like reward centers, and then it all kind of links in, especially if you're eating the right stuff. For fuck's sakes. Oh, broken there somehow. Oh well. Meticulous enough, yeah. I love that word, meticulous. In it. And yeah, that's why I do worry about figureboarding and the fucking art sanding down. I get the shakes sometimes too, so obviously that's why I'm like, yeah. Okay, then, mate. Oh, really? That's awesome. Give me some serotonin. I'd say that's the most balanced out there. Caught my lip then. I'd say that's like the most balanced out one. Like dopamine is the reward one. Endorphins are when you've worked out typically. They're like your rewards. You know, physically moving your body. Because obviously it's exhausting, so it's like a way to reward your body for if we went on a long hunt or something, I guess. And then obviously serotonin is probably your most typical state of like. So I would say it's funny, and is this true? It's not just happiness; it's like a balance because it's also emotional like scale. So if you have too much serotonin, that can also be quite dangerous. And then melatonin, the sleep one, isn't it? Anticipating reward. Oh really? That makes sense to me, to be honest with you. I get it sitting there like, yeah, and then when it comes, I'm like, oh. Oh, fuck you. Well, I'm messy as shit. This should showcase how much you would get injured as a skater, because look how many times you've got to warm up. There ain't no different for skating. The amount of times you sack yourself, whatever you want to call it. Very painful. Well, as I say, I didn't do like anything on that. I done more the psychology with mental health rather than positive physical mental health. It was more than negative, like addiction side and stuff like that. I felt there's no point in knowing the good shit when I'm not going to be mentally sound in mind myself. I wanted to understand myself at the time so I could learn to. Keep it together, have it so that when I'm like, I'm going to sit in the comment. We can have yeah, I know another one already. I'm bad. So fucking addictive, man. Well, I think that's what it is. I mean, I don't know. It's not like your brain sits there and goes, right, you need a cigarette. It's just you. Because I was explaining that to someone. So, like, well, I don't think I'm addicted. And I was like, they're like, my brain doesn't go, oh, you gotta go have a cigarette. I was like, it doesn't tell you to go have a cigarette. You kind of, after a while, tell yourself, like, okay, yeah, it's time to go have a cigarette. But your brain doesn't link the two. Like, it links the two, but I mean, it doesn't visibly, like, not visibly, like, verbally tell you to do that. You verbally tell yourself that, oh, it's time for a cigarette break. You just start to recognize the agitation. And this person just thought that's not what addiction was. It was like you actually crave this one particular thing. I was like, you do, but you, because it's like a habit forming thing as well. And that makes sense because obviously you do it. It's a habit forming thing, so you need to do both. It's not like you just become aware of what it is that your body needs to calm down. Right, I'm gonna do these temporary tattoos in the pack, but I tell you what, afterwards, ow, having hand hair, oh. Well, I don't have any there anymore. It's all gone. I should probably use acetone to get that up. Am I just the only nut? You know, people like see get something on my hands like before. I had to clean out the toilet and there was no gloves and it was like blocked, right? I know it's disgusting, grim. I washed my hands with bleach. People's like, that's done. I'm like, no. Well, probably. But I mean, it cleaned them up for sure. If it's good enough for a toilet, it's good enough for my hands. Obviously, I didn't sit there for ages with it on. I'm not saying to do that. But I feel like I'm surely not the only person that watching them for like 10 years' time. Like major health consequences for that. But still, I didn't get AIDS at the time, so I'm happy. It's how much I lose Rizzers to the point where a new pack. It's true, isn't it? I don't want AIDS. I'm not saying that's what I get, but I mean, you get some real diseases and shit. It's like so dirty in the toilet. %. The eating healthy is like really clicking with me now. I need to eat healthy. I mean, I struggle with that shit. And you know why? Because eating healthy in the UK is very expensive. I'm sure it is in the States too, but I mean, like, shit, it's just expensive everywhere, isn't it? Like, unless you live near on a farm with your own land and you grow potatoes, and then it's just it's fucking ridiculous, right? So say we went, what, 90,000 years, right, from hunter gatherers to farmers, right? 10,000 years to get from that to industrial. 200 years? No. Fuck, what was it? There's like that from and then to the atomic and nuclear power. Like, we just get smarter and smarter, like, and closer towards our own destruction. It's wonderful. Right, 2 seconds, everybody. Good. I thought it was not going to work when I came back on it. Good. I thought it was not going to work when I came back on it because that's so many fucking times. Right, that's it. Okay. Should be time before I start losing my mind. Horrible. And that's why sometimes I'm like, you know what? Oh, I'm going to eat something as well. I mean, that's kind of probably why my brain's struggling a little bit. I need to start eating a little bit. It's like eating fucking cardboard. It really is horrible. Right. I'm just gonna do some pasta. Can't go wrong with a bit of pasta. Pasta, cheese, and sauce. Oh, so fucking tasty. Is that third worst things? Oh, I know what song I want. How, if I put Mumbo, just the word Mumbo, Mumbo number 5 is not the first thing that comes up. It didn't come up at all. I actually had to put number 5 as well. So that old? The fuck? Right, I'm at my ciggy and I'll be back. 100%. I apologise, guys. I will try and sit down and shut up in a minute and take some more ADHD meds probably. It's because I ain't got my ADHD meds at the moment. I'm surprised I'm actually able to do anything. Normally I'm just walking around. I could literally pace up and down that corridor like 100 times. No wonder I stay so lean. That and my body type. could literally have headphones on all the fucking time. And a quickly munch on the my pasta won't be ready for like 20 minutes, like 15 minutes. Do you know one thing as well I was thinking about, which is crazy? Our voltage here, right? It's like 240 volts. But in States it's like 120. How slow does shit charge? I'm serious. Do you know what I mean? Can you actually even have a phone on while it's charging? Over here we can and it charges quicker. Not quicker than it wouldn't if we weren't using it, but you know what I mean? I'm like, a kettle takes already like 5-6 minutes. How the fuck? Like, what are you waiting, like 12 minutes for a kettle? Fuck that. No wonder you guys aren't tea drinkers, right? Don't blame you. It takes fucking ages. I'll take my nice and sharp and sit down now. Good chair stream, yeah. He's the literally number one. He's fucking much cooler. No, that's what I was going to say. Makes the joke not funny anymore. Why even try? It's the star of the show. That's what I was trying to say. Chair more interesting. Wait. Oh, that's not too bad then. The chair is probably more interesting, correct? I might run my hand into some boiling water once there. Not boiling, you know, hot. Oh, come on. I wonder if I'm not going to. I can't even make that joke. And I've got like, cramp on my foot. That's not what I was going to say, but I have. Oh. Alright. God knows what this is. I was going to say, if I had all of these at one height, probably have a heart attack. Yeah, a little bit. Enough to survive. To operate. I've actually drank quite a bit more, to be fair. I don't want to take another one. They give me a boost, but then the crash on them is horrible. Third cut. Maybe. Pretty clean. I will live. He was a fingerboard boy. Doesn't quite go, does it? I don't like the idea. It's like skateboarding. Skaters skate. And what do fingerboarders do? Seriously, it's a bit of a dodgy one, isn't it? God, like, I just wish there was another name for it. Can I take it to an overcrook? Shove it out with some shit. I fucking lost it big time. I love Smash Mouth. Rest in peace. What is that? When I'm reading that, I'm reading fucking the thing from Skyrim, that dragon. That's Parselmouth. Oh, fucking handy, isn't it? Don't click shit. It's a term. Ah, okay, that's further. Yeah, you could, I guess. Digit boarding. It's not handboarding, but it'll be fingerboard one now. Oh, I won a 50-50. I landed one of these. I kind of ruined it. It was worth a trick. I landed it. Did a 50-50 and I sit there for a second, like, in shock. What is that? G or G? Fanlagi. Fanlagi. Oh. G. Fanlig G. Okay. I feel like I probably said that one, but oh well. I tried. See, British people ain't smart. Am I top or bottom? Oh, good question. Ask my boyfriend. My guy's gonna think I'm being for real right now. His name's Alan. Let's call him. Alan! Alan! Steve! Alan! What would you say I am? Because of my long, luscious hair, people can grip and pull on it. Is that what you're trying to say? Alright. Actually, needs a bit of a cut in the moment to fuck them with my eyes. That's probably because you think I'm playing with toys, right? Actually, I own my own company. I make skateboards and fingerboards, so. I don't actually have a boyfriend, it was a joke. I am as straight as his rail. I'm just, I have character and energy and I'm fun, I'm flamboyant. Because I'm not afraid to be that. I'm not one of those guys like, yo, what's up? Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm just chilling, bro. Yeah. Yeah, I'm good, man. Yeah. What you doing? Yeah. Friday at 10, yeah, get me. Like, what is that? You sound like a fucking idiot. Doesn't sound calm enough to even talk. It just sound like a fucking... Like, half the time you don't even know how to use the English vocabulary in the language. Like, yeah, we're seeing you 10 toes, man. Man's good. Get me. Yeah. You get me? They kind of say it fully, like, get me. Like, they even shorten words that are already 3 set letters long. Kind of shows you the educational prowess of these fucking people, don't it? funny because people don't even like. There's people who are even scared of their sexuality. When I was younger, I even thought at one point, it's not because I liked the guy, but I was really friendly, like mates with the guy. I was like, is this what becoming gay is like? I questioned it, but I was like, okay, yeah, no, I figured it out. But other men won't even admit that. They felt like because they're too worried they're going to be judged for it. I'm not worried about being judged for it. Like it's hormones. Your body goes through a period, but then you have a connection with a friend, and your brain confuses that. Not that anything ever happened. I was like, bro, we're just like soulmates as mates, innit? He was, oh yeah, 100%, I feel that too. And then when I spoke to my therapist, she said, oh yeah, it's very common. But as he said, as you're going through that age, that's why a lot of guys question it. But I'm sure now by the age of 25, do I skate? Yeah, man. I had injuries like a compound fracture where the bone came out my arm. That's why it's like pinned together. It looks like a honey puff. Tore my ACLs, tore my MCLs, UCLs, ripped meniscus, set the disc in my spine. And where have they gone? I'm on loads of Lyrica, diazepam, codeine. I was on morphine sulfate for like 6 years, like the liquid morphine, because of how bad the pain is. Saying that I am due another one of my tablets, so thank you for reminding me. But I'm also telling you, I come from a hero. It's like, watch Hot Fuzz, and he's like, what do you want from the pub? He's like, oh, just hobnobs. I can't remember what he says, but he's like, thanks, baby. He blows him a kiss and he's like a wink. That's banter. But people, you do that now, and it's like, oh, you actually like, you sing that way. I'm like, oh, don't tempt me. Like, of course, fucking not. And I feel like in this day and age, are you afraid to hide it? Are people afraid to hide it still? I don't understand. Just be you. I definitely would be. If I was gay, I'd be proud about it because I like fingerboarding. I love to sit there and people think I'm like playing with toys, and then they realise I have my own company. It's wonderful. So it's I am real about things. It's funny because I was always told that people that use that as an insult at school were the people who are actually insecure about it, and they were projecting that insecurity in their feelings. Because I remember in the UK, I don't know what it was like in the States, but I was around before gay marriage was even legalised. So I remember that being made legal. So now, obviously, I just think people should be able to be them. I have nothing against that at all. But I just find it funny that these are like the insults. Like coming in more I guess it's more funny to be top of box trying to have a laugh. Because you're not directly saying anything. And I think that was a bit more like straight banter. I can get behind that. People be like, why are you gay? That guy's like, why are you gay? No, I just have style. What time is it? Oh, more water. If he's from the UK, it's probably white. People here are very much. I'm not sure. I'm not saying you are, but maybe I don't. Yeah, feels about right. I mean, I think it is generally because no one in the UK. Well, there are you people in the UK, but no one. Everyone has a short back and sides and wears hood rich and fucking a tracksuit. You know what I mean? They wouldn't wear like trousers with rips in them. Like, fair enough, this hole is ridiculously big right now, but still, they just rip more and more and more. Or maybe this. I don't know what it is. But I don't give a shit at the same time. So people can honestly think they want. It's quite funny. I just feel like those people are like probably projecting a bit like just wishful thinking on their behalf. Like, I know I'm gorgeous, but just calm down. Okay? I'm joking. I don't. I have BPD. I do not think I'm gorgeous. I'm gorgeous. I was going to say we're getting there, but people. Oh, pasta. I'll take it. Wait, wait, are you British then? Who knows? No. I'm not British, I'm English. No, I am British because I was born in Great Britain, but I'm not English. You're American, fair play. What were we talking about? Oh, that's bad, isn't it? Oh, no, just that's fair. It's just the standard thing is, I was like, you're gay. I'm like, bro, stop projecting. What I should do is just turn around, bend over, see what they actually say, because I don't know. I think that could be quite funny. They might drop. Well, I'd be like, collect yourself, G. What are you doing? But no, I'm just, I don't know if it'd be just funny. I think that'd be quite funny because 2026 got to be accepting of all, and I agree with that. But if you think I'm gay, then let's see how good I am. I'm obviously joking. I am joking. Or am I? Where I end the live and start up again to see if my print is right, guys. I'm going to start it again within a matter of seconds. Because I'm just going to turn the iPad off. Well, okay, it's not seconds, as long as it takes to turn the iPad back on. So maybe set a bell or whatever you need to do if you want to come back on, or just remember the name, or don't come back. I mean, your choice. It just keeps it nice and fresh, and it makes me feel less guilty about the time I see sat there at the top. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not too bad. It's been 20 minutes. That's manageable. It's just the lives are the most effective thing we need to get done to bring people in. I think averaging about 10 to 20 followers a day at some points at the moment. There's been a slow period because of the wedding and that, but it's been good. Why did you land heel tap like? I want to get a blunt kickflip to nose blunt. I don't think it shouldn't be that difficult. I can land a board slide, so it's just like. Try not to get the blunt over too much, because if it's too much of a blunt, then it's just defying gravity, and it's like, whoop, oh yeah, that's a realistic blunt. I mean, Feebles and Smiths as well. Willie's backside, Willie's really nice. Or if you get like a lips are like, I'm on that skateboard here. I feel like they feel less impressive on the fingerboard. Like if I was to come in this side, nollie and then do a lip. So you want to carry that. The lip is obviously to carry it over, and then I don't know. It throws. I'm trying to get used to it because I could generally commentate a game of skate, not a game, well, like a proper competition, like backdive disaster up into 50-50 grind, shove it out, you switch. You know what I mean? I would know. But when it comes to fingerboarding, it throws me the fuck off. I'm like, wait, what? What was that? It happened too quick, and I can't figure out where my head would have been facing when I'm doing the trick. I know it's then I could technically break it down. So if I go into a nollie, obviously, and like this, my head would be facing this way. So if I come out, that would literally be a not. See, that throws me off then, because it's essentially to come out, you do it, but then you could land fakie. Yeah, that's it. Come out, nollie flip out of a nose blunt, land fakie. So it wouldn't be a fakie flip because you landed in fakie. It'd be a nollie flip, land fakie. So nollie flip to fakie, essentially. Yeah. That's what I mean. I need to break it down for myself a little bit, and then I understand it. It's like when I first started skateboarding. I was like, I learned a trick. I think, was it a varial heel? I had no idea what the fuck it was. I'd done it. I've been getting my front side shove it so long. Because I remember growing up when I grew up, really didn't have access to the internet, say maybe at school or public library or whatever you have, but you didn't have it in your back pocket. It was a long time probably by then, like phones and that. Like, yeah, people had brickies, people had like a BlackBerry at 1.2, but nothing like we do now to get like tutorials and stuff. So I was doing a trick, didn't know the name of this trick because you can watch a video or like searching, you didn't know the name of it, so you didn't know what to search for. But I was like, what about a frontside shove it in a heel flip? Because I got a heel flip and a frontside shove it down. It took me fucking ages. I started to get the rotation again. And when I landed it, this guy, because I've been skating for like, what, 2-3 years at this point. This guy's like, how long you skating? I was like, 2-3 years. He was like, no fucking way, you landed very heel that quick. And he was like, do a tray. And the board smacked me straight in the face. I was like, oh, don't like. And since then, I still do them, but I mean, freak me the fuck out. I'm in this. I would rather do a varial heel down a 4-stair or a 5-stair or a 6-stair than and this is going to sound dumb, a backside shove it on flat. I've literally almost caused myself PTSD, and I do have PTSD, so I feel like I can say that, but because before people get like triggered, I feel like I've caused myself a bit of PTSD from backside shove its. I don't know what it is. I've landed on them wrong so many times, and it's messed me up hard. But I feel like backside shove its, frontside shove it, when you land in it, you slip out backwards. But when I've gone into a frontside shove it, and I land, yeah, I can slip out backwards. So say if I want to go frontside shove it like this, I might slip out like that. And I prefer that. But when I do a backside shove it, I typically go nose heavy and fly off that way. And before, like if I go to, and I end up rolling my ankle. Because if anyone does nollies as well on a skateboard, you'll know what I mean by like there's this motion where you're facing like that, you pop diagonally, especially if you're moving forward. You at the ground and then tuck your foot back up to over onto the bolts. Fucking, it's so difficult. My pasta. I knew I was forgetting to say. Wait. Yeah, see, I was the same because I was in care. So, I mean, loads of people had, oh, sorry, do you got finger burials? I do, I think I have finger burials. I can try do it in a second. Pray for your device. Sanity, no. Thank you. It's needed. Wait, to us. See, obviously, the thing is, where I don't go on my phone to consume shit, I broadcast it or edit stuff. I feel like it is slightly different. I'm not saying it's a great for you, because I mean, still, I do think there's something to do with the blue light and the stuff like that and the screen. It's probably not great for you. But thank you. Let's try varial heel. Okay, that was so off. Mark. Oh, you dick. Right, I'll try a varial flip and then I'll try a varial heel. Okay, I can do varial flips. Maybe a little warm up first. Wait, why am I trying to fucking... So it's a kick flip, but then with a shove it in it, like that. Right? So it's a kick flip and a shove it. But then a tray is that I can never do these fucking things. I can sometimes, but it's like I end up doing 360 shove it. Sorry, the camera's put fucking shit down there. And then varials. So yeah. Oh, come on, Josh, you got this. No, I haven't. Alright then. Oh shit, where's that gone? What's the issue with these fuckers? Their toasts are so small. My pasta! Right, I'm gonna end the live. And I'll be literally back on in 2 minutes. So please everybody join again. It's good, live's going good. I just want to keep it fresh, so I mean. But it's interesting with this. It's a good conversation. It's better than people asking dumb shit. Like, obviously, better questions since then, but those are good examples, like, are you gay? And it's funny to have banner that passes that point and then people just keep going. I'm like, really? I wanted an intellectual or a fun conversation. Not hard to ask. Right, yeah, I'm going to end it, and I'm literally going to start up again in 2 seconds. I'm going to see if the print is now connecting. If not, right, peace, love, I'll be back in a second, guys.